for those two, but we are now moments away from getting started here in what is going to be, I assure you, a sick game. So, starting out massive though, so this could be just a pure retake now.
Even moving in so much now as the pressure ticket booth a little bit here to stop them from retaking to begin with. Nothing, dropping Dennis to start things off here, but also bringing Nothing down pretty low himself. Stewie, though, takes that own roll. Nico so far is the only one that's made any progress as he pushes his way back towards T-Ramp. A nice one tap there, knocks out Skadoodle, and they are fighting back for some control now. They've brought this evenly down to a 3-on-3 now, but they still have to worry about that palace pressure, which is going to be coming out from Shroud. That's dealt with easily, but now Stewie back behind the ticket booth here. The smoke comes in, he's going to try to take it down, takes the diffuser, and into a 1v1, 2v1 we go, and Nothing wrapping all the way around. He forgot about him.
Fine, and Speedy doesn't have a kit, so I started to get nervous then. I've seen enough ninja diffusers on this map, so Skadoodle just sticks around long enough to be able to take him aside. And Christian trying to keep hold of this Galil, but going to be found in the end by Shroud. Galil, nice little upgrade there from the MAC-10.
Are prepared for it. Skadoodle actually holding a very nice angle to spot them at first. He gets a little bit of damage off on the Dennis and Chris J. For the time being, it just holds them back though and acts as an info play. Nothing though, able to execute onto some of these players. A bit dodgy on that second kill. Skadoodle comes in to assist and finishes off Dennis, but indeed, now this entire retaking force has been destroyed. So Nico is going to have to fall back and try to save the op.
And Shroud's not liking the idea of that. He could actually play here pretty nicely. If he wants to go hunting for it, he can, but again, let's remind ourselves, Cloud9's economy was not good, and it's not going to be even... Well, they're not going to keep all three, actually, at this point. Nothing getting found on the way out.
But next holds the line, takes down Stewie when he tries to get aggressive, and now it's just Shroud in a 1-on-4.
And as soon as Dennis and Chris J won that battle, this has become increasingly almost impossible by now. Shroud is fighting the good fight as best he can, but with 50-odd seconds left, the bomb's still down by Ramp. The flashes are coming through thick and fast. He knows he is outnumbered massively here. This would need some hero-level performance, and I think we all know this is starting to run out of, well, let's say, possibility.
40 seconds left. And keep in mind, too, that Shroud doesn't even have the bomb now, as they've gone way off of the site. They did find a plant, so again, that extra income coming in, but now it's time to hold it, and they're doing an absolutely awful job at doing this. No kills against anybody on Mousesports, and Slemmy just going to run for it now. No way he can stop that defuse. Everybody on Mousesports stays alive, and basically everybody on Cloud9 dies. At the very least, Slemmy...
These AWPs are tearing them apart at the moment. Dennis holding close, just watching the palace push, leaving the rest to Nico, who actually falters. Suddenly we have a bit of a challenger on board, but then again, there's still Dennis, and Dennis is doing everything he needs to. And it's all now into the hands of Slemmy in a 1v3. And well, that's about as well as it can go.
Chris J to come back in, but he's actually going to change his point of view very, very quickly, and he'll succeed in picking up the shot on the Stewie. Now he's been smoked off, though, so can't spot much, and he's having some trouble jumping down there, too. Or apologies, Dennis is, but nonetheless, gets himself down below. Starts fragging once again. Even Speedy jumping out there, too, getting a piece of the action. Destroys Nothing in Shroud.
Still isn't coming through cleanly. They have the Galils, but zero utility, and just walking right into Mouse.
Again, already 2 kills out on the board in the favor of Mousesports, and they've basically given Mousesports zero pressure. Next, doesn't matter that they're going to be jumping down. Look at this. Cloud9 just looks like an absolute mess right now as we conclude the final round. Nothing trying to turn this around on its heels, but that's not going to work. Chris Smoke going to roll into the B-bomb site. Getting a bit of coverage. More on the way, sitting behind that first smoke, and as they go in, it's up to Shroud to try and hold the line. Getting some good damage in, but no frags. Chris J taking him down. Skadoodle, though, actually takes out Chris J there, and Dennis taking them down 1 for 1 each. And now Speedy and Nex are the last 2 up and rolling. Nex is responding, but now Stewie back into the mix, too. He's trying to hold this one in the corner, up close and personal, though. Skadoodle's going to finish him off, and with that one, Skadoodle pulls off an amazing pistol round and gives Cloud9 the edge again here in the second half.
And I wish I could say that looked like Cloud9 playing together well as a team.
Any connections onto him just as of yet, but he may meet his fate very, very shortly here. No, because he's somehow still alive. Gets some more damage out of the mix, too. They're all so low on both sides of this one. It's incredible that neither team has just been outright eliminated as of yet, but Shroud pushing in. There's one pickup for him. A second one comes in from Stewie. Chris J responds with the Shroud, waits for the peak, and he's going to close this out with a big clutch from him. The first gun round goes into the favor of Cloud9.
Finally, Cloud9 show they can actually compete in this game. It seemed like a long time in the making, but as I said, that damage was pretty insane.
Even though a little bit too far, but it still actually impacts very big on Speedy. Brings him down to just only 15 HP. Nico hit by a little bit as well, and he's going to go down to the first player. He tries to peek aggressively. Shroud taking him out. Speedy trying to move out to take down Nothing, but he's hiding safely in the cubby. And Slemmy walks up the steps, knocks him out. We will again see Cloud9 pulling off the retake in the 3-on-2.
Perfectly done by them. The fight at ramp just worked so well for them. Able to hold them up. The flashes were pretty consistent. No one able to push through.
Finishing him. All that constant jumping. Slemmy as well, tossing out his own smoke. Looking to spray through that one. Won't be finding anything as of yet. Dennis having some better luck closer to the A side, but this is not where the action is happening. They need to get into the B-bomb set right now. Skadoodle striking back once again, finds a shot on a Nico. Now Dennis, though, coming in on this flank, and there is currently nobody suspecting anything like this. He's being a bit cautious with it though, hiding on the outside now. And look at this for nothing! He just walks right up and kills Nex and Chris J. 3 seconds left on the clock. Now what's Dennis gonna do? And I even think he screwed up that jump, so they know he's here. Finds that kill, but he's out of time, and Skeedoodle's gonna take him down. What just happened?
They're running out of options here. Nex does have one smoke, but that is not in place, and that's going to allow nothing to come back into this as well. He's still allowed to be around this. Nico's found Skeedoodle, and suddenly it's all falling apart. They've been allowed back into this round. Nothing's not able to do anymore. He's found Spinny, but that's about it, and there's Chris J to find play into that. He's probably got an AWP. He's probably going to be watching for this sort of play. Flash comes out. Nothing, just turns it. Plan goes in again. Stewie's got to know where Nex is. He's not been able to push out from that. Stewie's still checking towards short. He's just going to go barreling into this, and no one's checking for Nex. Nex has complete freedom. Nothing bites Nex, and it's going to be Chris J towards nothing. And the information that Cloud really not good for Cloud9, so any sort of recovery position for them is actually pretty decent. So he just needs to stay alive and keep hold of this. Stewie's going to make a mad dash for it. Just why not, I guess, if he can do anything.
Ooh.
Wow, okay, hello, Stewie. That was sick. Just flies in with the P250. I wish he could do that more often, but not the case.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Doesn't feel secure to go for it just as of yet, though, and Skeedoodle just a few pixels north of a headshot there. Would have found it through the box, and out in the open, there's one more pickup. He's only got one to go, but it's against Skeedoodle here. As he pushes up on top, Skeedoodle is going to find the shot. And with that, that keeps Cloud9 in this game for a little bit longer.
What a
Going for a spray battle through the box. He's down at 55, but he did bring someone else on the side of Mousesports. That
Nico's
Dennis down
them.
so low. But yes, indeed, we do still have Nico, a driving force to try and eliminate these players. Has to do a double take there at the end, but he does indeed close it out. And with that, Mousesports are going to take this map 16-12. They move forward. They go up another pool, and as for Cloud9, they've got to go down one for the time being.